Hey, I want to come on here and talk to you really quickly about wisdom. 1 Kings 3, 9 to 12 is an account about Solomon becoming king and him communicating with God. God speaks to Solomon and he asks him what he desires from him. Solomon asks for one thing, and that is to be wise. He asks for the wisdom of God specifically. He says it this way, 1 Kings 3, 9 to 12. Therefore give to your servant an understanding heart to judge your people, that I may discern between good and evil. For who is able to judge this great people of yours? This speech pleased the Lord, that Solomon had asked this thing. And God said to him, because you have asked this thing, and have not asked for long life for yourself, nor asked for riches for yourself, or have asked the life of your enemies, but have asked for yourself understanding to discern justice. Behold, I have done according to your words. See, I have given you a wise and understanding heart, so that there has not been anyone like you before, nor shall any like you arise after you. A couple of thoughts from here. 1. Solomon asked to discern, for wisdom to discern between good and evil. The Lord knows what he's asking. And he said, you're asking to discern justice. This is the discernment between good and evil, right? So wisdom is understanding that pleases God. Again, wisdom is understanding that pleases God. When we ask the Lord for wisdom, we're asking him to fill us with an understanding, not to be wise in this world, but to be wise from God's point of view. So what this does is we see right after, as Solomon makes this request, God answers and he sets him up with a new course. God marks Solomon uniquely, separating him to himself and to his purposes. And so when we ask the Lord for wisdom, he's marking us. He marks us uniquely, separating us to him as he purposes us with conveying his reality. So the wisdom of God that comes into us and then through us out into the environment around us is to unveil the realities of God, is to unveil the justice of God, it's to unveil the mind of God about the matters. And the matters are not just for matters of peace between people. It's the matters of God's intentions and purposes. Saul also experienced a change. The word says that he experienced a change where he was given a wise and understanding heart. And as I was reading this morning, the Lord highlighted Saul. And so in Samuel, Saul, the word says, or the account says, that Saul was changed into a new man. And so we see here that when the Lord gives us his portion, we are changed, we are transformed, shifted away from the way that we were going, and we won't ever know that outcome now, because now we have chosen to align with being of his mind and his heart, his attitudes, again, his reality. Solomon was changed here. God gives us ability as it comes from him, right? So wisdom is God's ability. God has wisdom that he utilizes. That means he operationalizes this thought process. He operationalizes perception. Wisdom is looking ahead into the future, accounting for things in the past, surveying the present to create action. Wisdom is an ability from God, and his ability transforms our hearts and causes us to know his heart. And that is what is pleasing, what is good, what is evil, what should be established and what should not be established, even what should be torn down. So today, as you go about your day, know that when you ask for wisdom, you're asking for the Lord to reveal and unveil the dimensions, the realities, the realms at which he sees, the capacity at which he understands. Now that is exciting. Talk to you soon.